Hello, Monster Ben here, and welcome back to Total War Troy and Part 7, my Hippolyta Campaign, where last time we sent some peeps on a little expedition. They're currently on Stage 2. We've picked up some wounded giants. We had a nice party. It was all good. Very fun times. And we've also pushed back the snake people. Not actually snake people as far as I'm aware, just have the emblem of a snake. So we're going to be pushing back the snake people, getting more territory, all that kind of good stuff. We need to secure these guys as a military ally. We could maybe do something like this, maybe get a little barter arrangement there. Do you really not want gold? I'll have some gold. I will have 18 of your gold. Thank you.
I'll drink to that.
Me too. And that's going to, yep, good. That's going to tick up. That's perfect. That's the kind of thing we want. We want them to like us. We want to be able to get a military alliance with them. And then we will be able to say that we own this territory and continue our epic quests.
Hit them hard.
That's the opposite of what we want to do, actually, Hippolyta, but good attempt. You are in 2 turns. You are now, I guess, sure. We're going to beef up a Hephaestus thingy-majig. More gold and bronze production. Nice. Minus 30% the construction cost of all production buildings. Nice. And I've also gone and built some more buildings, particularly here. So here at Colon, we've got a large a farmland as well as a hunter's lodge. That's bringing in almost 3,000. When that finishes, that will be bringing in over 3,000 food by itself, which is friggin' amazing. And I mean, all of our units are only costing us 4,000, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. How are we doing over here? We could maybe... How long before you run out of one... well, we could do that, or I could just attack. What do we think? What do we go for it? I've got slings. Do we just go balls to the wall? Just fucking go for it? See what happens? It does say it's... But they've got a full garrison, that's the only issue. I think it's best to sort of like... try and siege them down, because otherwise I wouldn't mind if they wanted to come out and play. If they wanted to attack, I'd be more than happy with that. So here, this is basically going to be where we're going to build our military building. So we want as much growth here as possible. So I know I knocked down the healer's tent, but I'm probably going to build a healer's tent there because I'm mercurial. You never know what I'm going to do next. Never know what I'm going to do next. You have not moved. What's... Okay, we're over 60 there. It's going down, though, so we need to... I'll keep them happy enough. Good. We could get... Can we get another envoy? No. Where did our other envoy go, then? We've got 2. Where's the other one? Did I put him in an army?
Bring me victory.
I did put him in an army. How forward-thinking of me. Okay, well in that case, I would like another one at some point, but apparently that's not going to be anytime soon. A whole bunch of our barters expired, which is a shame, but that was to be expected. It was going to happen. We got a load of resources, which was really nice, and we're going to really be able to build up our infrastructure. Which one of the things I like about Total War Troy is the resource system, because it makes building up your settlements feel really good. Because all the different resources kind of have different roles to play, and that rather than just going, I'm just going to stack money buildings here because that's the only thing we have. Really like the resource system. Hope to see it in more Total War games in the future. Their demands military access, their offers. You're going to give me some wood in exchange. I am going to say no to that because I reckon I can get more. Now, I don't want to give you stone. Now, you may notice that the Trojans are invading Greece, which, if you know anything about the Trojan War, is somewhat opposite to what actually happened, or may have happened, or probably didn't happen. But the thing is that, because the Trojans have less territory, what tends to happen is that they quickly sort of like mop up their area, and then the next thing they do is attack Greece. Whereas the Greek factions tend to spend more time mopping up their sort of like respective territory. But then once they've got it, it then provides them with more resources. So very early on, the Trojans sort of attack Greece. But then as time goes on, I find that Greece then attacks the Trojans. That's what I find tends to happen. Not all the time, but in like the 7 or 8 campaigns I've played, it tends to go that way. And my theory is it's because the Greeks sort of like get more territory, they get more resources, and then they can slowly gain the upper hand. That's my... What the fuck is that? Oh, it's just a little bit of territory I haven't uncovered. It's like, is that a hand? Weird. No, it's fine. Okay, let's just start taking attrition now. Good. That's what we want. And over here, we're going to build this because that's more growth. Influence is fine. I want a growth building here, really. How happy are you? So currently it's got a change of 0, which is probably okay. Okay, we'll stick with that for the moment. That's all good. Now over here, we definitely want more stone. We've only got 1 stone building, so the more sort of like resource we have there, the better. We could upgrade the Sanctuary of Zeus. That kind of makes sense, because then we'll get more influence in this region. Should be nice. And, I mean, we could maybe go with a lumber warehouse to get the additional wood. Because we do have a wood settlement there as well. So, you know, options. I'm going to have to... Sharp nails. Really? Sharp nails. What a weird name. We do have the Sacred Way, which is great because that's like an Apollo building, which is going to give us additional campaign movement range and battle speeds. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's pretty good. Happy with that. Oh, here we go. The lake. The way in is surprisingly wide. The rocks are riddled with glowing patches, sporadic glimmerings and flittings, squeaking shadows. Therissos tells you that the dead who pass through here, not knowing they have died, shed their mortal bodies step by step. Such material remnants then are turned into glittering rocks or glowing mosses. The bats overhead once were the flesh of slaves who sought sanctuary in the ancient temple of Poseidon, and who one day simply woke up and walked to the shores of the underground lake where Charon waited. He finishes, the lake comes into view. Grim silence follows until one of the men calls to another. Women calls to another. Shedding parts, huh? You know what the first thing they'll lose? They lost, don't you? Your laughter races along the wide, empty waters. No Charon. Just a ruined temple at the other shore. And shades. Waiting. Your laughter dies. So we can go to the temple. The giants have great interest in this landmark. Looks safe enough to join them. We can wander the lake. The cave is supposed to be an entrance to the underworld. Be wary of the dead looking for it as well. Or we can approach the stone altar near the cave entrance, but that's only if we've initiated into Lucid, which we haven't done that. Should we go into this? Well, I mean, temples. Temples are fine. Nothing bad happens in temples. Master Architects. Get to temple. Seeing the temple, one of the giants, an old man named Dedarion, rumbles, "This is it," and starts for it. Therissos beckons you to follow. From up close, the play of weak light and shadow around the temple resolves into massive figures, half transparent and moving in your direction. They are like giants, but not entirely. An older race, even more distant in body and mind from humanity. Yet they greet your newfound companions with great mirthful bellows, and soon the two groups fall into gossiping like so many village grandmothers. Therissos listens, seeming to understand most of it. He then shares with you some intriguing snippets on fighting long-lost creatures from myth, as well as certain islands in the sea where you can continue your journey better than stale lakes and darkness, without a doubt. The giant Geomanchi? Giants have waged ancient war against the gods they lost, but their descendants carry the knowledge as tradition. Plus 50 to melee attack for all units against enemy mythic units. It's pretty awesome. And your units have gained experience. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Rank 3. And our giants as well. Oh, that's good. That's good, isn't it? That's nice. Right, have you started taking attrition damage?
You overestimate me.
Well, I try not to.
Prove yourselves.
Okay, that's more like it.
Amazons forever.
Oh, son of a bit. Oh well. Let's just occupy. exceptional warriors have been found. We've had more centaurs. That's good because we can upgrade the building to the max level. So we can get the centaur training field. We've actually got access to centaur pastures, which is centaur warriors and centaur scouts. I mean, the centaur warriors are probably better than the centaur fighters, right? So we can disband these guys.
I know my path.
And we can get the centaur warriors.
Naturally. The Amazons will rise.
And also another one of you.
Through battle we grow.
Now, have you taken the... Oh, you have. Oh, you little monkey. All right. So that's going to cause some problems. It's not the end of the world, but it is kind of annoying. Oh, we got a temple to Hera here.
Thank you, Lord Ares.
That could actually be quite useful. However, I don't really want the garrison, so I'm going to knock down that. I'm going to get... Right, we've got the Royal Palace. That's quite nice. Let's get the public order for the moment. We can upgrade that. We've got that. Happiness here is a little bit on the low side, but it's fine. It is stable. So I'm going... Let's go with the growth building. And we're going to get strength through stone. So this is going to cost us 450 gold. Ouch. But it does mean we're going to get 160 stone a turn. Now, currently, our current stone income is only 228, which means that's a massive boost in the amount of stone we're going to get. And stone is a much rarer resource than wood, which means we might be able to then trade it to people who don't have stone for other resources. Let's whack up some Zeus rep. Do want to do a hecatomb at some point. 2 turns. Goods. Good. Right, I might have to kill these guys.
Of course we can speak.
You currently are at war with those guys, but you don't... Right, yeah, we're probably going to have to kill them, to be honest. Probably a little bit of stabbing. Light stabbing. Nothing too bad. Just a little bit of stabbing.
Break out the good wine and let's talk.
If we do another prayer to Zeus in a minute, we might be able to get a military alliance with them. Because I think our prayer has dropped off. So we can do that in 2 turns. Yes, so we definitely want to do that. In fact, if we can get Zeus to the max level, that will give us additional influence. So how many military alliances do we have? Sort of by treaties. Right, 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3 currently, so that'll be another 3 influence, which is not to be sneezed at. That'll be quite useful.
Do not concern yourself with my methods.
If we bring you over here, we can have a look at what's going on. Okay, nothing as of yet.
Will be happy to listen.
What kind of... Do they have a garrison? There's literally nothing there. In that case, I'm going to just trespass. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go there. And I'm going to do some... Well, it's not even... It's literally no point raiding. You're useless. You're useless to me. Right, you'll be finished recruiting next turn. We can come down here. Maybe think about dealing with this. Ah, it's all going very well. You've ranked up. I'm going to go with... Ooh, it's tricky. I think I'm going to go... Killing enemy characters feels quite useful. Especially when they're really, like, powerful characters. Shanking them gets rid of them. Plus, if you get the damage when you shank someone, then that kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Or several hundred men with 1 knife. Okay, I just ruined my reputation. Because Priam was like, hey, declare war on Sparta. And I went, okay. But I couldn't... It didn't warn me. Actually, let's... Right. Is this... Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to take this. Again, knocking someone's head off with a hammer is actually very tricky.
The spoils are ours.
I'm going to loot and occupy. Then I'm going to see if these
It's
guys...
a pleasure to speak with the Amazons.
If I give you whatever settlement that is... Which one is it? Where is it? It is that one. Okay, you will definitely give me a defense... What about... you will give me a military alliance plus that. Good to know. What about if... Can I have some of your gold as well? Just a little bit of gold. I'm not greedy. And some woods. Give me your gold and your woods. Good.
I'll drink.
Okay. So we have completed the next part of our epic quests, which is good. A desperate plea. Penthelia, daughter of Ares, already marches for great-hearted Priam. I mean, if she was, then she's dead. Why should my warriors do the same? As soon as you free Priam's envoy, he enjoins you to pledge your help in defense of Troy against the mighty Achaean host that threatens the march on the city. Your sister Penthelia is responsible for matters of war, yet if you will have peace with the Trojans, you'll consider lending a hand, although it might gall your sisters. So we can spend some money, food, and stone. We will get plus 50 relations and minus 10 influence. Alternatively, we can get more influence, but I mean, 10 turns of minus 10 influence is not going to kill me. We will support. Alright, we need 250 favour with Hera. Hippolyta saw fear in the eyes of men, for they knew only the dark anger of her father Ares. To many potential allies, the Amazons are nothing more than a kingdom of formidable yet bloodthirsty warriors. If your own state is to thrive alongside theirs, you must teach them that your people are capable of compassion and mercy as well. Demonstrating deference to Hera, queen of the Olympus and goddess of marriage, would surely assuage their fears. Ooh, we'll get plus 10 influence for 10 turns. Nice! Okay, ideally, the sooner we do that, the better. Because then then I'll get the influence. So, can we get another priestess? Yes, we can. Beauty and the beasts. So, I'm going to get Apollonia because that's its Zeus rep, right? And as much as I'm like, I don't need Zeus rep. No, wait. As much as we probably don't need more Zeus rep, I probably don't want a huge amount of Hera rep either. So we just want to keep Hera sweet. Or do we need 250? It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Just have to keep an eye on our resources.
Let us tell the people what they want to hear.
Let's get that going up. 1.2, which is fine. That's going down 1.9. Ouch! Ooh, nasty. Got to build a royal palace everywhere. I was probably going to do that anyway. Good old palace. Get a good old palace in there. Build the sheltered ship stands, and that'll be even more food. Should be good. So currently we're making 3,345. That building is not even finished. We don't even have the port finished either. It's going to be great. Plus, once we've kind of like beefed this up, I mean, 10 growth isn't a huge amount. We could actually go for the Festival of the Hunt, which is another 20%. Fuck it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And we're going to kill you. And then I'm going to have to come down here to kill you. And then I'm going to have to see if Hector will give me that city. Because I want it. I'm sure he will. Battle Cry, you've leveled up. Generous host. Artisanship. I'm tempted to go for I'm going to go for artisanship. Just give me more treasures. Circe? Anyway, the island at the center of the world, also Thrissos tells you, colors are sharp, as make your eyes sting, and butterflies everywhere, coming together and breaking apart in erratic, shifting clumps. Cersei's palace is not difficult to find, despite the profuse snagging growth all around you. Catch a boar along the way, which gives into your spears almost without resistance. You only look onto its face once, then something makes you avert your eyes. Cersei herself greets you at the gates, surrounded by her naiads, all in full regalia. You and your men can barely speak. Men? Women, you mean? But Thrissos manages to introduce you. Oh, hello, young death priest, is it? How droll. And mighty warriors. Oh my. And where's Odysseus? Oh right, that comes later, does it not? Come in, come in. And leave this to the cook. Poor thing, he just wants to be free. So we can leave some warriors with Cersei. She'll reward you handsomely, but they will not fight in the battle ahead. Okay. Or we can spend a night with Cersei's... Oh my goodness. Hot Amazon and Naiad action. This is the kind of thing that gets me banned from bloody YouTube, but to hell with that. Zeus liked it anyway. His cult leveled up. Yeah, I'll bet it did. You filthy bastard. Anyway, my handmaidens have not had fun in ages, Cersei declares, loudly enough so that all of your women can hear. The men on this island always turn out to be such animals that I'm sure there'll be good ones too, somewhere. Throughout all of this, Thrissos has been leaning on a gnarled wooden stick, scratching at his heels, rolling his eyes so vigorously that you're afraid they might fall out of his head. Her intentions are so thinly veiled, they may as well be naked. And if she is offering your women to her naiads, then... Oh, no, she bursts out laughing. Dear me, no. The one for me isn't coming until your silly little war is done, but I'm going to help you. I'll tell you how to reach the House of the Dead, not to mention you're stronger for having spent the night there. The ones who make it anyway. So we get a night with the naiads. So plus 30% melee defense, 20% morale, plus 30 melee attack of all units. We've lost some of our health though. Apparently it was a rough night, but we gain experience. Fucking hell. Some of the giants suffered. Everyone else seems fine. That's not bad. It's alright, I'll take that. Jeez, look at the damage. 119. Is that normal? Oh, it is normal. Maybe this doesn't take effect until we're actually in the battle. That's what I'm thinking. Right, let us assassinate rival. Success, good job.
Our way is the true way.
Okay, we're gonna do... Okay, there's no point raiding, is there? Because there's literally nothing to raid.
On the road.
So you come here. Let's give you some Centaur scouts. Something like that. You're going to come down here. Now, because Zeus has leveled up, that means we're going to get the extra happiness and influence. I could Hecatomb to make sure it stays there. But that Vestus needs to be done. Okay, you've got one turn to go. That's fine. Is this dropping? Oh, it's actually going up a little bit. It's about here. That's going down, so we need to bolster that.
People just like to be kept informed.
Critical success, very nice. We're going to have to keep at that. A little bit more growth would be good. Let's get more stone there as well. I mean, a little bit more food never hurt anyone. It's all pretty good. We can deal with you. We have plenty of food. And you're healing up, which is good. Got a royal decree. So we got the stone, which was nice. -1 construction time isn't really going to change my life. I would like to get the +2 favour for all gods. That would be quite nice. So let's go in this direction. 6 turns, 7 turns, and then we'll get the 2 there. Then we could do this, couldn't we? So we're going to be able to now complete royal decrees by spending treasures. So this will cost 240 treasures, but we can do that immediately. Then we could do that. That's 280. We don't really have the stone at the moment. We need 1,000 stone. We don't have the stone. We're actually not far off. Okay, I'm going to do that. Both of these are nice. We could do that one. Because if we do that, that's going to give us some really good ability to maintain our gaudy powers. We can do that to get Hera on side. It's going to take a little while though at that rate. We need to build some temples. I mean, we could always knock the temple down, right? And then rebuild it, because that would give us that favour. Let's do that, because we captured that temple, so we'll knock it down and rebuild it. That's how you get gods to like you, isn't it, Achilles? What do you want? Gold for wood? Pfft, your wood's no good here, mate. Now, we're actually, I think, fairly close to being able to get the Cerberus quest battle. So, what I'm going to do is level you up, and then we're going to do you into one of those people. You can do the same, and you can be ranked up into one of the speary people. There we go. Good. Okay, then I think we're good to go. We're ready.
I will petition the gods for victory.
So we're going to hold off. What I might do is just leave you raiding.
Plunder their treasures.
It's only 179 wood and meh stone, which is absolute trash.
Forging my domain.
But it is what it is. I'm going to want to capture that. We'll just keep stabbing, because that means get a little bit of experience.
I can be contented.
Critical success. Very nice. Let's keep our Zeus favour going. It's up to 6. I don't quite understand how favour works. Because I feel like it should go down by 10 a turn, but then sometimes it doesn't. It feels like it... No, it's not a big problem. It's fine. You know, we keep praying. That'll be good.
What do you wish done?
Be fine. What's this going to do? More melee, less melee attack. Don't really need that. More influence. Yes, that's what we want. Super influential. Oh, we've got commandment available over here. Let's go with growth, and over there, obviously, we're going to go with growth. Everything gets growth. Let's upgrade you. And then we need to save the stone so we can get the research next turn. Oh, Hades. Circe's directions are extremely simple. Follow Helios in the western descent. She told you she would take care so that he leads you where you want. After just a single day of sailing, where the air is filled with strange light and the sea's colours shifts more and more from water to wine, your feet touch the shores of Hades. You look to your side and see Aristos. You look again and he's another. He holds a curved staff, and from his feet trail fluttering wisps of light, a faintly wing light. Lord, he laughs. The Lord is my father, I'm just the messenger. Although don't tell that to the one who is coming. The air thickens, a terrible weight hangs sudden in your chest. The ground loses solidity, as if you stand against a gigantic palm. Under the terrible regard of something you can't see, it waits. Speak. So we can say the hero stays in Hades. Oh no! Or the giants stay in Hades. A final mystery. Oh god, if only we'd done that. Eleusinian followers. So... Oh. I think our hero's going to have to stay.
That is most pleasing.
As soon as a thought comes, it is decided. Whenever I come here, I always bring someone to stay, your erstwhile companion says. For all our words are worth, it was a good journey, and you will be remembered. The weight suddenly falls off your chest, although you can't see him. You state your demand in a cloudclear voice. Your people around you shake their heads to clear them. Stretch their limbs, they are ready, you wait. I assent. The air clears, you stand on the battlefield, it will be your last. Make it count. Final destination. A warrior spends a life hoping for a glorious death in one final battle. So our hero is now unbreakable, 50% missile damage, 20% battle speed, and 50 melee attack of the hero. And we're now at the gates of Hades. By Grisengale and Guide from Olympus, you now stand before the gates where the hope is forfeited. On the other side of the battlefield, you have but one living enemy, the only one that matters. It slavers and smoulders, but otherworldly fire it waits. Hades is no place from which to take a willing prize, but take it you shall. Okay, so we can't join the battlefield yet because Hippolyta's in a city. We come out. We can now join. Oh, I can level her up first. Let's level you up first. Let's go for Inspired Aim, and then join the battlefield. Yep. Oh, that doesn't look good, but we do have our units on side to help out. Just as well, really.
Your quest has brought you to the very gates of the underworld, gaining an audience with Hades himself. The path is clear to face the mighty Cerberus in battle, like Heracles before you, and gain its Hadean aid in the mortal realm. Such a feat would earn you a place among legend, yet beware. The dead will not take kindly to this intrusion. Indentured servants to the three-headed beast, the Shades will no doubt heed their master's call.
So here we are at the gates of the underworld with Hades' little guard doggy, who we're going to Pokemon capture. Gotta catch them all, or at least one. And let's have a look at Cerberus. He's a good boy. The snake tail. And snake tail, no, well, he's got a snake head for a mane. Snake tails, no, snake head for a tail. And then snake tails for a mane, which I think they put the wrong end in, but it's fine. You know, he's a three-headed dog. It's okay. Bit slabbery. You know, that's quite slobbery. Probably going to have to do something about that. Of course, we have Parthenia has turned up with her soldiers. There they are. I don't think they've got the... They've got 57, 37, 119. Well, I guess they do have more melee attack. All right, fair play. They do have a lot more melee. Okay, all right, fair enough. And then Hippolyta's turned up as well. Like Parthenia's like come in the side entrance, and Hippolyta's like, "I'll take it from here." Parthenia's doing all the work. Hippolyta swoops in at the last second, is like, "Ah, time to get all the glory." So Cerberus has units of Wretched Shades. So there's some Marksmen of Elysium. Very nasty units, those. Nasty shooty boys, but they've also got more Wretched Shades appearing. The Amazon Chargers engaging, and of course these guys are completely unbreakable and so will need to be wiped out for Parthenia to advance. The Wretched Shades here, they do have little shields. What kind of shields? Oh, right, they have big shields, 75%. I was like, little shield. Nope, they have fucking huge shields. Massive shields. Massive ghostly shields that manage to fend off 75% of all missile damage. Quite nasty. Cerberus' forces are advancing. And our ladies, our girls, are waiting for them. Of course, we've got Hippolyta in the front rank there, taking big shots. Big shots for big money prizes. Look at them. Jesus, like carving through them. Great stuff. Now our missile units opening fire. Trying to do as much damage as possible. We're quickly dispatching the Shades. Parthenia is there, of course. She is going to stay in stay in the underworld for us. What a girl. What? Oof. The giant champions just wrecking face there. With their 92 melee attack. Not bad. Also got some giant bowmen. Just need to finish off these last few shades. And here comes the main blob. We got Jeremy coming in. Landing. To tank these wretched shades. And Hippolyta's up to 46 kills.
Is under attack.
Yeah, he should be fine. However, we are now engaging the wretched shades. There's a lot of them. And there's now also some giants approaching. Giant shades. Advancing. Got some giant shades over there. And Cerberus is now on the move. Do you think he's been done? I don't want any little Cerberuses running around. You know, if he humps like a, I don't know, a Cyclops or something. Oh, he's doing a thing. He's doing a thing. Oh my god. It's a flamey thing. Oh, that's doing a lot of damage. Oh god. What's he doing? He's meandering. And now the marksmen are in range. Parthenia is moving up on the flank. Trying to take out those marksmen of Elysium. Parthenia herself is right in the mix. Get him, girl. This is the time of, you know, this is what you'll be remembered for. Well, partly. I mean, Hippolyta's going to get most of the glory. Our front line is holding for the moment. And we are dealing with them, but we need to wipe them out to win. Jeremy is trying to fight Cerberus, but Cerberus is nomming on Hippolyta. Fortunately, the Centaur warriors have arrived to try and keep him occupied. While Hippolyta gets out of there and fills him full of arrows. And Parthenia's missile units are now moving into range to help out our beleaguered front line. Get those shots in the back of those wretched shades. And we are dealing with those Spearmasters of Elysium. There they are. Like the wretched shades, just a lot tankier. And we're hunting down the marksman, which is good. Lots of missile fire now coming into the back of this unit, which is going to be absolutely devastating. Their shields won't save them now. You can see lots of them now dropping, which is perfect. Got them behind the Hydra Priests. I keep wanting to... Someone said I should name him... Alpha... What's the name of the Alpha Legion Patriarch? Or Patriarchs, I should say, because there's two of them. Spoilers! Okay, we managed to get a surround there. That's all those giant shades going down. Those missile units have made very short work.
That's settled. No problem. Willingly.
Getting some volleys in there. Cerberus is still fighting on. He's killed 39, but he's now surrounded by Centaur warriors. And Jeremy, of course. And Hippolyta is picking him off with missile fire, and he's surrounded, so he's taking flanking damage as well. Does he have flanking damage improved? Flanking, no, what's not flanking defense? Immune to, oh, he's immune to flanking, and he summoned in some wretched shades to help out. Absolute moves. Look at that. Missile fire coming in thick and fast, and those giant shades, Spearmasters of Elysium and wretched shades are going down very rapidly. Not much left of them. We've now got the surround, massive numbers of dead shades littering the ground as we hit them in the flank. Wretched shade's going to go down very, very quickly. We've also now got a secondary charge going on here. As the Amazon charges with their incredibly potent melee attack, hit the rear of those Spearmasters. Meanwhile, Cerberus is still fighting in the midst of all of these Centaur warriors, but they are taking an absolute beating with him at 85 kills, which means he's actually doing pretty effective damage against all of these units just by himself. Unfortunately for him, the rest of his army has been now mostly wiped out, with only a last unit of wretched shades, Spearmaster of Elysium, slowly being dispatched there. Which means we can now concentrate all fire on Cerberus himself. I need to get Jeremy out of here because he's going to lose. He's going to lose against the Hound of Hell, almost certainly. Parthenia, on the other hand, I mean, she's either way, she's staying in the underworld. So I'm just going to leave her to keep Cerberus. Jesus, Jeremy's getting his head kicked in. Jeremy, get out of there! You can't fight him. He's a Hound of Hell, and you're just a giant turkey. Get the fuck out of there, mate. Leave Parthenia. She's gonna solo Cerberus with a little bit of. She's gonna be the tank. We've got the DPS. There's no healer. But never mind. Oh, Jeremy, Jeremy, get the fuck out of there, mate. That's it. Get out of there. Run, run. Parthenia will hold him. You can see the amount of damage he's done, and that's obviously without his abilities or the unit of shades that he could summon. Cerberus and Parthenia fighting, but there we go. He's down. Cerberus. Cerberus is ours. Yeah, got ourselves a puppy. Lives, that's not going to give very much. Replenishment, I think, is... yeah, let's get replenishment. Let's get replenishment. We need it. Kids.
Embedded within your army, the mighty Cerberus gathers souls in battle, allowing the shades of the dead to fight fearlessly by your side. Or, should you build offering pits to Hades, they may even serve to bolster your workforce.
Indeed. So, we now have Cerberus and... oh. Hippolyta got some new shoes. That's nice. And Parthenia heeded the call. Unfortunately, it...
Glory to the Amazons.
Shouldn't you be staying behind? Did you manage to escape? It looks like you may have escaped. Okay, good. Okay, good. Whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, so now we have Cerberus. There he is. Has special skills to unlock as well. That's exciting. He's got battle abilities, summon shades, fires of Doobie-Doo, Hound of the Underworld, and he is actually an agent. So you can get him to meander around the campaign map, or alternatively, you can stick him in an army. Now, because we've already got an agent in our army, we kind of don't have room for him, but we will make room because he's too important not to have in our army. So we're going to send him over there. Parthenia apparently survived that.
Victory is inevitable.
Don't know how, but good job anyway. So I think we're going to kill these guys. What kind of garrison do they have? Not much.
Loyal and skilled.
So I reckon we can take them. Only -7 untrustworthy. We don't need our allies to help because I want all this territory for myself, and then I want to try and buy this off Hector. But we'll see how that goes next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.